What's up, guys? Today we are back, and for the 4th episode of my podcast. I've been doing this for about a month now. I think I got the hang of it. So you're going to notice that Lorena got kicked out. So
hey guys.
She's sitting over there and she just flipped me off. We've got our special guest here. You want to introduce yourself?
Yeah, I'm Agnia, and I started doing jiu-jitsu with Sophia a couple months ago, and yeah.
There are 3 of us, so I have 2 sisters and she has 2 sisters, so we're all bonded now.
Yeah. It's like even, like almost same age. Yeah.
So
nice.
Today's topic is healthy lifestyle. And I want to start off with what do you think is a healthy lifestyle?
Well, it's mental and physical. So you need a good amount of time working out, not always sitting on your phone. Eating is a big part of it, I think.
Yeah.
And then you can't just be mentally getting yourself into depression by just scrolling the whole day.
Yeah, so we're going to be diving into this. We're going to be making the points how social media and devices have made a difference in healthy lifestyles. Food, working out, we're going to do the whole work. So the first one I wanted to talk about is how important it is. So many people, when they're scrolling on their phone and bed rotting, they don't realize how bad it is for you. Being in the dark and you're not, you're sitting in the dark with closed blinds, it has way more of an impact than you think it does. What's your take on that?
Yeah, just no socializing, or even worse, if they hang out with their friends and they are just in the dark room, just sitting there on their phones when they have the chance to go outside.
Yeah, I think the big thing with this is you need to go outside. You need to get people watch mukbangs. What is going on with our world? It's so bad that you're gonna watch people shove their faces with food, and then we're gonna really dive into how social media has really affected everybody's lifestyles and how it's taken such a big part of it. It's crazy.
Yeah.
So the first point that we're going to be diving into is how you eat. So I'm going to tell you guys my little story. So around 11 years old, I had to go mainly carnivore due to I cannot eat bread, I cannot eat gluten, I cannot eat rice, nothing. The only food groups I can really eat are fruit, dairy, and meat. No seeds, no nothing. She's a little bit different. I break out all over my face if I eat it.
I was vegetarian for 7 years.
Yeah. So we both have different experience. So I am now on a mainly carnivore diet. What made you go, why'd you go vegetarian mainly?
Well, my mom started talking with nutritionists and stuff, and she figured out that I actually should be eating meat just around this time, for adults, and I'm more picky, so I don't eat all the the other protein options because I wasn't getting all the vitamins and all the iron and everything that I needed, and she saw all the deficiencies in my body, and she's you need to start eating meat. But I don't just do carnivore. I do vegetables and bread. I still do bread and pasta and
way
stuff.
More diverse.
Just everything.
So that's a big thing that I've noticed too. Vegetarians, they think they're being healthy, but they've got a big deficiency in a lot of the things. If you go and you compare, if you look at carnivores versus vegetarians look
skinny,
sick almost.
Yeah.
They look sick, they're dying.
Yeah.
They're dying. You need that red meat. You need the protein.
It's you need to either sub it out, but what I was not willing to sub it out for something else. So my mom's you're just gonna have to eat the meat.
Eat the meat's good. I love meat. I don't know about you guys. Fat and everything. There's a whole. All the stuff with dieting. So many people make the argument. They're eating this food. They're eating McDonald's. They're eating fast food all the time. They're eating fucking. I wasn't supposed to curse. They're eating this bread, pasta. For me, it's hard for me because if I eat imagine I try and get at least 2 meals that have red meat. If I miss out on a meal, I'll feel bad about it. I'll be oh my god, I didn't get my red meat today. And then I have to tell myself, I'm girl, there are people who wake up. I feel this is the average. You wake up, You have a bowl of cereal, toast,
Especially
some
Americans.
eggs. Yes, some eggs. Then you're gonna have what? A sandwich for lunch, pasta for lunch, and then you're gonna end up having some rice for dinner. And it's like so crazy to me. I'm like, if I feel like if I eat just like a little, I can have like breaded chicken. I feel like if I have breaded chicken, I feel bad. I'm like, there are people out there eating wheat 3 times a day.
Yeah.
You'll live, like you'll be okay. But it's just so crazy to me. And then if you've seen nowadays, the average woman has 40% body fat. 40% body fat. It's insane. I mean, obviously there are like hormone fluctuations, like when women go into menopause, they like it. We're not getting into that, but it does fluctuate. But there's a big decline in, I think, people working out and focusing on themselves, and there's also a big decline in people's diets and how they're eating. I think it's been so normalized for people to shove their faces full of crap, and everything you eat. You know, McDonald's, their burger, it's not just a burger.
It's so fake.
It's so bad. It's literally you're literally eating plastic.
And they think that they need to like eat until they're like full. Like, you don't need to eat
just eat until you're satisfied.
Yeah, like
it's crazy. It's crazy. And have you seen, there was something that came out, there's levels of arsenic in kids' candies, which is insane. And something like they exceed the level if they have like 10 Jolly Ranchers. How many Jolly Ranchers do you think kids eat? Because that's for a year. If they exceed that in the year, that's exceeding their safe
teachers
level.
Like, I go to public school. The school lunches, teachers give out candy for like rewards, actually just making our like physical and mental health go just down with like all the food coloring and all of that.
Yeah, food coloring right now is crazy. Like, and it's so insane to me. Like, it's so insane. If you look at the McDonald's menu, their fries aren't just potatoes cooked in oil. Not even real fat or oil. It's seed oil.
Every single day.
And if you look at I think there was something, this came out a while ago, and don't quote me on it because I can't quite remember, but there was a chemical found in most cereals that they used to clean like smoke off of, like it's in a cleaner. That they used to clean smoke off something. But it's just, so if you walk through a store, 90% of it is just crap. The only good sections are meat, fruit, and dairy. And don't even get me started on the fat-free stuff. And the fat-free, they use vegetable oil to substitute it. And vegetable oil seed oils are horrendous for you. It's the worst thing you could do. And they're substituting it for what you need. You need fat.
You have to like search if you want to get a snack. Time to search, because every single thing that you look at in the grocery stores now has seed oil. Like
everything.
Added sugar, seed oil, corn syrup, food dye.
Yeah, food dye is crazy. I'm glad that, I think we started banning Red 40, right?
Yeah, like higher amounts of it. So like Pop-Tarts, I'm pretty sure they had to start remaking them so they're like less colorful.
I think the first time I had a Pop-Tart was when I was like 12 years old. I never had a Pop-Tart until then. And that was my aunt gave it to me. She's like, "You've never had a Pop-Tart? What?" But I'm grateful for how my parents raised me and kind of raised me to be very aware of, I think your parents raised you the same thing. Like, you being aware of what you're consuming, and we're not only going to be talking about the food that you're consuming, but what you're consuming on your digital device too. So I think we should dive into that. I want to talk about, so many people are saying it's easier to just get fast food and cheaper. And the thing is, fast food is not cheap, bro. Like, fast food
it's rising. Maybe for one time it will be cheaper, but then in the long term it's just not easier, but it will be more beneficial for your wallet and yourself to just go get some groceries and cook your meals at home, because then you can reuse the same like groceries, not just one time.
One time
feel terrible.
You'll feel like crap after. I'm so particular of how I eat now that I feel like almost like hungover if I eat bad food.
Yeah.
Like you feel horrendous after. My stomach gets upset. I'm so used to my way of eating and eating clean that I feel so crappy if I don't eat. So it's honestly, it's so weird. And then I'm like looking on TikTok and like, you know, the people that put it on the cutting board and they eat like the meat on the cutting board and the fruit, and people are saying, oh, it's too much, it's too much, it's too much. What do you mean it's too much?
Yeah.
It's crazy that has been normalized to be too much and you're doing too much. Why is it you're eating and feeding your body and being healthy? So I don't really get that. But let's dive into social media. I have an example of two friends, and I'm not naming any names here, of course, but they were on many medications. And when I mean medications, I don't mean for their physical, like for their mental health, like antidepressants, anti-anxiety, bipolar, and both of them were. And the pattern I noticed with them is I knew them before they were on these, by the way. They had no form of physical exercise. So I was friends with them, and then everything started declining. So around in the beginning, they had some physical exercise. Yeah. Then once they started getting on their phone, I think they both got phones. And once they started getting on their phones, bro, and they started bed rotting, social media 24/7. They'd be in their bed till 3:00, and I'd be like, yo, can you hang out? And they're like, I'm still in bed. What do you mean you're still in bed? It's 3:00. You go into their room, it's completely dark. They had no physical activity. They ate like crap all the time. And then they started getting medications and that's when it started to decline. So I think with social media, you need to be so aware of what time you're spending on it.
Yeah.
Like, what's your take?
Well, I just think that it's like fine. Well, short form content, like when you're scrolling, it's not good because you get your attention span for a second, and then you scroll and you're already on a whole different topic.
Yeah, it's like little mini dopamine hits. That's all it is.
Yeah. So like I feel like if you're watching, say, like a tutorial or like a documentary or like something like on Netflix or something, where it's not like you just watch it and it's like all about one topic and it's not like brain rot. Like, yeah. You're like, it's fine, but either way, like you shouldn't be on the screen the whole day. You should like go out and do something outside. You know, like we all live in a beautiful world where we can just like go outside whenever we want.
Yeah, here's the thing, your eye. It's not only impacting you physically with your eyes, and like it literally messes up your eyes. Your eyes need to focus on things in the distance. It's messing up with your brain. Some people, they get jealous. You scroll down and you're like, oh, like you get that feeling of jealousy when you see somebody who's, you want to look like them or whatever. Then you also you have that mental toll. Most of the time, you're watching absolute crap. Like, it's honestly the stuff on these platforms. These platforms are made to make you addicted. My parents are strict with this and strict with screen time, but they're made to addict you because that's how they make money. That's the whole point.
Yeah.
The thing is, you can go on social media. You have to be so mindful of what you're consuming. So I think podcasts like this, podcasts are a great form of using it. YouTube, I think that YouTube is one of the better social media platforms. Watching long form, because you can get so much good information for free on YouTube.
Tutorials, you can make money from YouTube, like by either like making videos or like learning something to make money from it.
Yeah, like you can get so much, and you can get this on every platform. But what I'm saying is, like, stuff with TikTok, I don't think everybody's TikTok is, how do you do this? Or instructional. It's like there are literally,
like, you have to use it correctly.
Yeah, they're literally, if I get on TikTok, I see just people dancing. Like, it's a form of entertainment, and you can be entertained. But if you are being entertained, you need to be so mindful of how much time you're spending. It's like watching TV. Watching TV is a time waster.
Yeah.
I like to have it on in the background because I don't like being I don't like being alone.
Like the silence.
Yeah. So I have music or the TV running. But if you sit down and I don't get what I'm not saying. It's okay to sit down and watch a show. It's okay to be entertained.
Mm-hmm.
Just be mindful of what you are putting in your brain and what you're consuming. Be mindful of how much time you spend on it. Next one I want to talk about is how social media I have gotten so much backlash on this. If you guys haven't watched my reels or my shorts, I have got a ton of backlash critiquing someone's workout routine. But and I'll be making another podcast episode with another special guest. Y'all are going to have to wait for that one, addressing all that. But it also, I feel like social media, every time you log on, there's a new trend, right? Every time you log on. And I think it's so weird. I feel like social media has made it, everybody's saying, they're pushing, I don't want to get backlash for this, but I think I am. Big is beautiful.
Uh-huh.
And all these big people are over here saying, yeah, big is beautiful. And when I made my video of the woman exercising, so many people went and commented, what if she doesn't want to lose weight? And I'm not saying the goal is to be skinny. The goal is to be healthy. And being that overweight is not healthy. If you are that overweight, your goal should be to lose weight and be healthy. Because it's crazy to me saying, I don't want to lose weight. What do you mean? Same with this goes both ways. Same with a super skinny person saying, I don't want to gain weight. And I'm like, but if you get too big, you're going to die.
Uh-huh.
You get too skinny, you're going to die. So you need to be healthy. It's insane to me that, and every time I log on social media, it's it feels like it's promoting it. They keep promoting it to me. And it's insane. And comments are filled with yes, big is beautiful. Yes, there's nothing wrong with having a bigger body frame or different body types, but being 200 pounds overweight, there is something wrong with that. It's not okay. The goal should be for everyone is to be healthy, and that is not it. And if you're promoting saying, yes, you being that size is okay, you're just promoting unhealthy, you're just promoting that unhealthy lifestyle, and it's insane. So we're gonna jump from that topic. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments on that. I really want to hear your opinions. The next topic we're gonna jump on is working out in sports. So what do we do for sports?
I do jiu-jitsu, which I started. I've done a bunch of different sports in my life. I do flag football, golf. Golf is not really a sport, but and then I also like running in my free time. So yeah.
I've done quite a bit. I did gymnastics for quite a bit. I did swimming, and then I've done jiu-jitsu for coming up on 8 years now. So we both have a physical form of exercise that we do all the time, which I believe that everybody needs to have, especially teenagers. It doesn't have to be a team sport. It doesn't just do have a sport for you to do. It helps your mind. I know if I don't do jiu-jitsu, I start tweaking.
It helps you have something to look forward to, or not even look forward to, just to have. If you can't hang out with any of your friends, you have that sport and you can go work out or do whatever.
Yeah, and I think the feeling of working out is the feeling after working out is such a better dopamine hit than eating a plate full of McDonald's.
Yeah. It makes you feel good that you've done it and that you were able to do it and that you're capable of it.
So instead of scrolling on your phone next time, I think before you get and doom scroll, have you done a workout? When people are scrolling, doom scrolling, you're getting those little dopamine hits. You'd have such a greater one on if you did a workout.
Yeah.
And it also, I watched something that said, once again, don't quote me, I can't remember where it's from, But she was saying with women, with muscle, the more muscle you have, the better off you're going to do in your like later years. So once you get to a certain point, you start declining. If you don't have muscle,
At that certain point,
you're
done.
You're cooked, bro. You gotta have it's like women's collagen, like you know how it like starts declining after a certain year. Well, if you don't really have collagen off to start with, you're gonna have absolutely nothing when you're 70. So having muscle, being able to lift your body weight, you need to be able to lift your body weight and like push yourself off the ground. There are so many girls that I'm like, can you do a push-up? And they're like, from my knees. Like, kind of, not really. I believe that every girl should be able to do at least 10,
anyone.
Yeah, but girls especially with this, 10 push-ups from your toes. Like, you should be able to do
regular push-up.
If you can't do that, then I don't know what to tell you. If you like, you should be able to push yourself off the ground 10 times. You should be able to do 10 squats and lift yourself off the ground 10 times. Because if you don't, you can't lift yourself off the ground. It's insane to me. And it's insane how many people can't do it.
And they don't care to even do it. They just like
they're
keep
like,
on eating.
Let me keep on eating my crepes and not be able to do my push-ups. It's insane to me. So the biggest takeaways from this episode, I think we went over, is how important a healthy lifestyle is. You only have one body. You only have one set of teeth. You only have one life. You only have one body. Please make sure you're taking care of it. You only have one brain. And with a healthy lifestyle, it's not only your physical health, it's your mental health too. And making sure that you're very conscious of what you're consuming, not only through your mouth, but through your eyes as well, and what you're perceiving on social media. Like I said, entertainment is completely fine.
Yeah.
Just be mindful of how much time and kind of what you're being entertained by.
Yeah, limit it.
Yeah, like you got to have limits on this stuff. And then the last thing the thing is everybody should be working out and being able to lift their body weight. So with that, I am so grateful that I got to do this with you. Next episode should be dropping Wednesday with another special guest. Y'all stay tuned to that, and we will see you next week.